Welcome back, everybody, for another brand new video. Today we're going to be diving back into Wolfenstein 3. Last week we did a video called Wolfenstein 3 and everything we know about it so far. We just covered the basic topics, kind of just knowing that the game is coming and, that's the development cycle it's in, competing with Bethesda and the new Indiana Jones project they're working on, and just what Machine Games is up to at this point in time. Now, we did find a new article called Wolfenstein 3 seemingly teased by the developers, so we're going to be diving into all of that today, getting new details for you guys, and just covering everything Wolfenstein 3 will have to offer when the game becomes officially announced and hopefully get a release date. Now, Wolfenstein, the series, has been a little bit new of a topic for me. We did start the game series. I've played through the New Order, the Old Blood, New Colossus, and then I was going to dive into Youngbloods, but then I realized the game is, traditionally you want to play it on multiplayer for the full experience. You can play it through single player and just have an AI character play alongside you, but I heard that's not going to make the game any bit of fun. The game was meant to be a multiplayer game, and so in turn I just chose not to even dive into it, unfortunately. So we are gonna just keep tracking Wolfenstein 3 and hopefully getting some news on that, because I would like to finish the trilogy. I know the New Blood, or the Old Blood, and Youngbloods really didn't have anything to do with the story, kind of just side stories, but I just want to see how BJ Blazkowicz's story ends, so we'll just be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy the content here, just be sure to smash the thumbs up button, consider subscribing, and turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss upload. So like I said, the article we have for you today is called Wolfenstein 3 Seemingly Teased by Bethesda Developer. The article is by Logan Moore, and we found it on comicbook.com/gaming. A developer at Bethesda Machine Games Studio has seemingly teased that Wolfenstein 3 is actively being developed at the company, although any specific mention of a third Wolfenstein game title wasn't stated by the developer in question. It has been confirmed that Machine Games is hard at work on another additional project outside of the untitled Indiana Jones game. Given the history of Machine Games over the past decade, such a revelation would suggest that Wolfenstein 3 is most likely the mysterious title that the studio is toiling away. The potential Wolfenstein 3 tease was recently discovered on a LinkedIn profile of Temu Kivingis, who is a senior game designer at Machine Games. In a description that was found on the webpage, Kivingis stated that he is currently working as a designer on the aforementioned Indiana Jones project. In addition, though, he also stated that he's also serving as the lead game developer on an unannounced project. Further details of what this game could be weren't provided by Kivingis. In all likelihood, this mystery game is surely that of Wolfenstein 3. For a number of reasons. Perhaps most prominently, those at Bethesda have previously confirmed that a third installment in the Wolfenstein franchise would certainly be coming out about at some point. Absolutely, we're making a Wolfenstein 3, in quotes, Bethesda boss Pete Hines said in an interview back in 2018. Although Machine Games took a bit of a detour with the series when it released Wolfenstein Youngblood back in 2019, it has always been quite clear that the studio intended to make another entry in the mainline series. As such, to see that the studio is now confirmed to be working on a mystery project of some sort essentially tells us that this is most likely Wolfenstein 3. Although the prospect of Wolfenstein 3 might be exciting for many, it's also worth noting that the game's release will surely be different than the past installments. Notably, Bethesda and Machine Games now belong to Xbox Game Studios, indicating that this forthcoming entry will only be available on Xbox and PC platforms when it does arrive. While this news might be disappointing to those who are experiencing the game on PlayStation or Nintendo platforms, the development has been a foregone conclusion to well over a year at this point. Assuming that Wolfenstein 3 is in active development at Machine Games now, how do you feel about this news? And they asked you to comment on the article. So I have two opinions on the news. One, if it is really only on Xbox and PC, that is disappointing. Now, I still have the Xbox One S, so I can still end up playing it, but it's probably not going to be to the best ability that the game can be ran at, like I would on my PlayStation 5. So that is a little bit of unfortunate news, but just knowing that the game is in development and we could get the final trilogy or the final game towards the series is, good news, but we'll just keep an eye out for it, as the Indiana Jones project is still seeming to be Machine Games' #1 priority right now, and it sounds like Wolfenstein 3 is kind of on the back burner, and they're going to pull it forward once more information comes out about the Indiana Jones game, and probably the development cycle gets a little bit more further ahead. So it is good news, but we'll just stay on the lookout for it. Now I want to hear from you guys and how you guys feel about this. Are you guys fans of the Wolfenstein series? Are you upset if it only comes out on the Xbox and PC platform? Is that what you're playing on? My personal opinion, I think the game should come out for all three, since we played all 4 other games on whatever console we wanted to play on, which in turn, PlayStation people should be able to finish the trilogy as well. But unfortunately, with Xbox, Microsoft owning Bethesda Game Studios now, it's probably unlikely that we'll see that game on PlayStation, and we will have to make adjustments. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to do it for today, and Wolfenstein 3 seemingly being teased by the Bethesda developers. Hopefully we get more information on the game soon. We're going to keep covering it here on the channel. We've been kind of branching out outside Resident Evil and The Witcher. Those are kind of like the main topics that usually pop off on the channel, but I'm trying to dive into other things I enjoy, so Wolfenstein, the DC games like Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights. Right now I'm on a huge Batman kick, so I'm replaying all the Arkham games and the Telltale series. So if we want more content on that, let me know. We might do a live stream for DC fandom if that's something you guys are interested in. So just let me know down in the comments. If you guys did enjoy the video, just be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing here if you guys are new, and then turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss uploads. Be on the lookout for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Once we hit YouTube Partner, we're going to be doing a giveaway, so the details are in the description for you guys. As always, my name is Ross, and I will see you guys in the next video.